right, folks, welcome back to another edition of Scott2ube. In celebration of the NFL draft last night, this is a game day edition of Scott2ube. I took you out to Warrior Field here to enjoy some of the sunshine we're hopefully going to be having today. I want to start out today's episode with my good friend Mr. Dunn. What is going to the ballpark without tailgating and without grilling? So our brand new segment we're bringing you right now, Grilling with Mr. Dunn.
Hey everyone, some call me Mr. Dunn, Cooper calls me Dunnit, others call me Coach Deasy. You know what, I don't care what you call me, just don't call me late for supper. Sorry, I gotta get a little bit of my humor in there. But I don't know about you all, but this time of year is normally one of my favorite times of year. And it's because the start of baseball season. Now, you might be saying, hey, Mr. Dunn, I know you coach basketball. What are you talking about baseball? Well, baseball is my second love, especially the Cincinnati Reds, as you can see in my attire today. There's nothing better than going to Cincinnati to watch a game at Great American Ballpark and just take in the ballpark food. And I don't know about some of you all, but during this quarantine time, I've started to cook. So today, we will be doing a grilling lesson, and I'm going to teach you how to grill the perfect hot dog, at least the way that I like it. So here we go. Some of the things I need out here on the grill will be a plate to put the hot dogs on when they're finished. I need some hot dogs, of course. I got some Oscar Mayer brand hot dogs, something to pick up the hot dogs with to turn them. Okay, I got some of those there, and then aluminum foil. I am one person that does not like to clean up messes. So one thing I do is put foil onto the grill, so that's one less thing I have to clean up afterwards. All I have to do is really take the aluminum foil off and throw it away. So what I'm going to do is we'll take the panel out on one side. We'll pull out the foil, fit it on the length of the grill, cut my piece off, and I'm just going to go and wrap it kind of on this panel. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying, like I said, trying to give one less thing I have to do for the mess. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another piece of foil, and I'm going to find the length, and I'm going to rip that off, and then I'm going to pour that on. Again, it's not perfect, but it's one less thing I have to clean up, and then I'm going to close the lid, and voila. After putting foil on the grill, we got to turn the propane on. So all you have to do is just twist the knob till it's all the way open, and then I normally wait a few minutes before I get started on grilling. Now that we got the aluminum foil on the grill and the propane tank on, now we're going to start the grill up. Lift it up. We'll push a little handy button. Push it again. Push it again. And you should start seeing the flames. Now, you might say, well, why did you aluminum foil just one part of it? I'm going to turn them all on so I can get more heat in the grill. So I'm going to close the lid for a minute or so until the grill gets a little hotter. Okay. The temperature is getting a little hotter, so now I'm going to put the hot dogs on. So I'm going to put them on. I opened the package up a little bit before because by myself it's hard to open that package. Now I'm going to try to put them in the ridges of the grill. As you see the ridges, I'm going to put them kind of in the ridges, that way it's easy to turn and keep them in place. Okay, I'm going to stop them, I'm going to close it and stop, and for the next 2 minutes I'm going to let them cook without opening up the grill. I like to go 2 minutes on each side. As you can tell, since the lid has been closed, you can see the temperature rising. So now we're going to open it and I'm going to turn them to the next side for another 2 minutes. As you can see, they're starting to get a little cooked. As you can see, it's getting a little hot, so you see the bubbles. I like mine cooked pretty well done. So now we're going to close the lid for another 2 minutes, and we'll see what's going on. We'll turn them again. Try to go on a side they haven't hit yet. And now we're going to grill them again. Now they could be done right now. You can tell by the bubbles on the hot dogs. Me, I like like them burnt a little bit more, so I'm gonna put in for another 2 minutes. Okay. For the last time, I'm gonna turn them one more time. Okay. As you can see, I didn't put that one in the right spot. So we'll go find the last spot where they're not cooked as much, not burnt as much, and we'll move that one there. And next time we'll be finished with them. Now, voila, we are finished. So now I'm gonna take the hot dogs, put them on a plate. After putting them on a plate, I'm now going to turn the knobs back and put the machine off. So the fire's off. One, you got push down and turn, push down and turn. So now our fire's off. I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes before I turn off the propane and take out the aluminum foil. And now let's look at our finished pieces. Now that it's off the grill, you need the bun. You need to put your hot dog on the bun. I'm gonna put some mustard on it. Okay. I'll get me a nice cold Sprite. Get the classic Lay's potato chips. Hey guys, I want to say thank you for watching Grilling with Mr. Dunn. I'm glad I could add a video to this wonderful idea of Scott2ube. I want to give a special shout out to the seniors and senior athletes. I know that I would rather be taken in a softball game at Jeannie Phillips Field and or a baseball game at a baseball field eating a hot dog than have to grill one in a video for you guys. And that goes for all the other senior athletes. I'm thinking about you guys. I want to say keep your heads up, stay safe, make sure you finish your schoolwork, do your schoolwork, and thank you all for having me.
All right, so we're going to go from hot dogs to real dogs. And you know there's no bigger fan at SHS of our four-legged friends than Mrs. Coverdale. And so Mrs. Coverdale is going to be taking a walk with a couple of special guests. So Senora Coverdale, take it away.
Hi everybody, this is Senora Coverdale. I just wanted to say hi and give a shout out up here in Jackson County. I wanted to show you what a poorly trained lab is like compared to Mr. DePriest, who has labs that pretty much do everything but balance his checkbook. She's the best bad dog I ever had, and I love her. Hope you enjoy. Do you like my hat? I think it makes me look cool. What do you think? It's raining, so thus the hat. See ya. Let's go. Let's go this way. Come on, let's go. Good girl. Not that way. Whoops. Sunk down in the mud. There's Winnie. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. She couldn't have a better boyfriend. Briscoe, are you coming? Briscoe! Good girl. Good girl. Yay, that's my dog. Let's go. Yeah. What's she eating? What you eating, Briscoe? What you see? They're two good dogs. Briscoe. Winston. Psst, come here. Good dog. Well trained. Winston. Come here. Good dog. Briscoe. Briscoe. Good dog. Briscoe. Well, looky there. No. Briscoe. Good dog. Go away. Go away. Go. Yeah, good dog. Good dog. Winston. Good dog. All right, we're going to move on a little further.
Thanks, Mrs. Coverdale. Now, if it's raining this weekend, you may be saying, Spagwell, I can't get out and play a game. But there are all kinds of games you can play inside. A lot of the faculty here at SHS are fans of board games. We like to play board games together. And my friend Mr. Schmidt from the guidance department is going to show you how to play one of his favorites.
Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Schmidt, one of the counselors at the high school, in case you don't know who I am. Mr. Bagwell sent out this request for videos for this Scott2ube channel. And he said, do whatever you want to do. Find a way to engage with the students, even though we can't see you on a day-to-day basis. Show them what it is that you're doing during your quarantine time. And one of the things that I like to do on the weekends is I like to play strategy games. All kinds of board games. I like dice games, card games, whatever, you name it. As you can see from my collection behind me, I have quite a few of them. And surprisingly, there are a large number of teachers at the high school. I consider it to be a large number. There's several teachers at the high school that like to play these types of games. And I've played with most of them. But we were going to show you guys a game that my family has really come to enjoy lately, and that is a card game called a living card game called Marvel Champions. Thought the Marvel theme would be something that you guys would be at least somewhat familiar with all of the movie series that they've got out there. Okay, so let's get in here and take a look at it. My daughter, Allison, has chosen the Marvel character that she's playing is Spider-Man. And with each character, the Spider-Man character, each character's deck of cards is unique to that character. And you can see some of Spider-Man's cards, like his web shooters. Obviously, only Spider-Man is going to use that. Spider Sense. And in that deck of cards, there are allies. Notice a very popular Marvel character, Nick Fury. Also, cards that are unique to Spider-Man, a card like Aunt May. Now, the one thing you're going to notice is the Aunt May card is not the young Aunt May from the recent films played by Marissa Tomei. It is an older Aunt May picture, and that is because that is based on the Spider-Man comic books, not the Spider-Man movies. So it is sort of a mashup between the movies and the comic books. My son Matthew.
Hello, I am playing Captain Marvel.
He likes Captain Marvel, one of the newer movies that have been out recently. Myself, I am playing one of my favorite characters from the Marvel Universe, Thor. Now, the main box, Thor actually doesn't come in the main box. He's a character that I bought as an add-on. In the main box, not only could you play She-Hulk, which again, that's more of a comic book character, not a movie character. Iron Man, very popular Marvel character, as is one of the newer ones, Black Panther, and then Captain Marvel and Spider-Man. Those are the 5 characters that come in the main box. Like Thor, you could purchase a couple of other characters, and I've gotten a hold of Captain America, who we haven't played yet, and Miss Marvel. Now, I said Marvel Champions is a card game. Okay, it is card driven, it is deck driven strategy game, but it is called a co-op game. And what it means by co-op is it's cooperative. We are fighting against a common villain. We are fighting to defeat Ultron. Okay, and Ultron has basically a scheme, a plot that he is trying to finish in order to win, in essence, making us lose. Now in the base box, not only could you fight against Ultron, there's several other villains in there that you can fight against. I've also gotten a hold of a couple of other villain packs, or what they call scenario packs. One is the Wrecking Crew, who is a very popular group of villains from not only Spider-Man, but the Fantastic Four comic book series. And then the last villain you could fight against is the Green Goblin. Very popular character in Spider-Man's world.
So with the little bit of extra time that you have, we recommend sitting down with the whole family, playing a board game, card game, and bring a little bit of fun to your kitchen table.
Yeah, it's one of those things that kind of gets everybody together, lets you socialize, have some fun, and strategy games make you think, which is always good in my opinion. If we don't get back to you anytime soon, we will definitely see you in an upcoming video on Scott2ube. You guys take care, be safe, have a good evening.
All right, we've got another special treat for you today. We're going to finish up with another episode of Memes with Mihalik.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I want to welcome you back to Memes with Mihalik. Okay, so this is the part of the show where, no silly songs with Larry, but I think today I'm going to give you a few tips to help with some of those tips you've learned this week. So last week we learned about invasive species, and I'm recommending, even though I'd like to be one, that you don't be an invasive species right now. So if you missed that episode where Mrs. Huff taught us how to make our own Febreze type spray, then just blame the dog. Sorry, Mr. Bagwell, this one's for you. I'm not sure what you were playing out there, but maybe next time you should play squirrel. Now I have 2 tips today if you're going to be part of our audiobook club. The first one is to do it while you're cleaning. Maybe you'll enjoy both the book and cleaning more. And my second tip today is don't be this guy. Not a good idea. If you're like me, then even Mrs. Lyle's tips can't help you be a good painter. But thankfully we can turn to Bob Ross. He has a couple of options for us on painting and life. For my cooking tips today, the only way to celebrate an irrational day like Pie Day is to eat pie. And as you all may have learned from Mrs. Walton, she listened to the best, Old Bay seasoning does go on everything. If you missed Mrs. Callahan's session on how to prepare a mask, please know that no, your old CD drives will not work. Also, please make sure to take care of your pets. They need masks too. Miss Nunley, your T-Rex episode was one of my favorites. I thought T-Rex had gone extinct. However, I want you to know you can pull your T-Rex costume out if you don't have a mask. Next, I have a few job tips for you. First of all, don't choose a job where you might have to deal with snakes. Those of you who know me well know that's not in my line of work. Some of you need to hang out with Bobby Ashley so that you don't end up like these people who don't know how to interview and who don't love their job. Finally, this is just a warning to all of you. I did not sing, but this may be how you feel about karaoke.
All right, that's it for another edition of Scott2ube. Want to leave you today with a little bit of sunshine. My friends and I on the staff here at SHS decided we were going to channel our inner class of 2021 and try a little karaoke out ourselves. It's our first attempt, so don't judge us too harshly. But here's the staff of SHS singing a little karaoke for you. Guys, have a great weekend. We'll see you here on Monday.
Why do you build me up, Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around?
And worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still.
I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart.
I'll be over at 10, you told me time and again, but you're late. I wait around and then
I run to the door, I can't take any more. It's not you, you let me down again.
Hey, hey, hey.
Baby, baby, try to find
Hey, hey, hey.
a little time and I'll make you happy.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'll be home. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Why do you build me up, Buttercup, baby, just to let me down? Let me around.
And then worst of all, you never call baby when they say you will. But I love you still.
I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So fill me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart.
To you I'm a toy, but I could be the boy you adore if you just let me know.
Although you're untrue, I'm attracted to you all the more. Why do I need you so?
baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make you happy. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Ooh, ooh.
Why don't you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down. And mess me around.
And then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart.
I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart.